Okay, guys, it's hunting season. I'm in week 8. I was supposed to start at the beginning of the college football season, but wasn't really feeling it, as you can tell, with my team and all. So I said I was going to hold off on it until I started feeling like we had a grasp on the situation, because I will be picking Florida State because I'm biased towards my team. So if anybody taking my advice and you're not a Florida State fan, I would say do some research before you follow my instructions of liking the Florida State team against whoever they play. But I'm always gonna be biased. Go Noles. So for week 8, we're gonna do a little picks. I'm doing some picks. I have my wife help me out with this setup, so bear with me. It's gonna get better. I'm telling you, it's gonna get better. So we got Louisiana against UAB. UAB is a team that really, I would say that Louisiana and UAB both have coaches of the year. So they're coach good, but the athletes that they get are not what you would say, superstar quality, but they play hard, and I like that. UAB is gonna blitz. They gonna blitz, and they gonna get after. They gonna get after, the quarterback. In so many words, UAB gonna blitz and they gonna get after the quarterback. I like the way they play in the first quarter. Check out how UAB plays in the first quarter. It's gonna be fast, and they're gonna be on attack. They like to score quick. They want to score quick. That, like I said, they both teams are coached real good, or real well, if that's the proper way of saying it. Take UAB. They at home, and when I say at, I'm usually picking the home team. So UAB is at home. I would pick UAB. The second one is NC State, North Carolina. NC State at North Carolina. In North Carolina and NC State, this is a in-state rivalry, as you can tell, and they don't like each other. But the thing about it, Mack Brown is back at North Carolina. So he brings that tradition of when he used to be coach at North Carolina. So he get him back on track, and it was a wake up call when they lost to my nose. So I know Mack Brown will get him back on track. Got Georgia Southern at Coastal Carolina. This game I want to see. Coastal Carolina wants respect. They beat Kansas. They beat Louisiana. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, in that conference, either you get it done or you don't get it done. And they getting it done. They have a nice young coach. I like him. He teaches his players, and he's concerned about his players, and the defense will hit you. Now the cornerbacks are tall and slow. That could be a problem for Coastal Carolina. But I still believe that Coastal Carolina gonna come out with the win. Pick Coastal Carolina. I got Auburn at Ole Miss. Again, Auburn is at Ole Miss. When I say at, I'm taking the home team. Ole Miss is gonna throw the kitchen sink at Auburn. They're gonna do whatever they can to win. It's time for them to flex a little bit. Their coach has an attitude of he don't care about who he plays. He's gonna have all kind of offensive schemes, and they're gonna be blitzing. They're gonna be blitzing Auburn. They want some turnovers. Bo Nix is he's gun shy. thrown some picks that he shouldn't have, and he's going to run the ball a little bit more this week. It's going to be by design, but he also going to be running for his life. So I pick Ole Miss at home. Oklahoma at TCU. Again, at is the key word. All you got to think about is Gary Patterson at TCU. All he do is upset and he wins. He's a veteran coach, and he's not going to, get sucked into the hype or whatever is coming his way. Spencer Rattler, he's a good quarterback. He's going to throw the ball a lot because they're going to be behind. So he's going to have to throw the ball, and he's going to throw about 1 or 2 picks, and TCU going to come out with the victory. Okay, you got Louisville versus Florida State. I said I am going to pick with my heart always, and that's how it's going to be, even though we're going to be overly matched. If we lose, I'm going to go with the point spread and say we're going to stop whatever point spread they're putting on us. But I'm still going to pick FSU. FSU is, they're going to own the time and possession of the game. They're going to own the time and possession of the game. They're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to run their offense the way it was designed because they're going to have time to do it. And field position will be the key point to FSU victory. We're going to keep them pinned down in their part of the field. It's going to be one of those games that our punter is going to be the focal point, and I know our punter can get it done because he has before. So pick FSU. Tennessee versus Bama. Tennessee's at home, and that's about it. I mean, they were booed last week with the loss from Kentucky. So they got another loss coming. Roll Tide. If whatever the spread is, bet the spread. Tennessee won't be able to handle Alabama. Now I'm gonna have some upset picks. I have 3 upset picks. First one is going to be Pitt Panthers upsetting Notre Dame. Notre Dame been playing teams beneath them lately. Even Florida State, they are a good team and now just finding themselves. But they're not going to be able to deal with Pitt. Pittsburgh is going to stand up and they're going to fight. They're gonna play old school ball first quarter. That's what they've been doing basically all year with a little razzle-dazzle sprinkled in, but the first quarter, it's like they're trying to gauge what they can get away with. But the next 3 quarters, they're gonna put on the show. Defense is key for the Pitt Panthers this week because Notre Dame has no respect for them, and they're gonna run their scripted plays the first 2 series. And I do believe that Pitt is going to have the defense to figure that out. I think they've been looking past everybody to this game. I think this is a game that they wanted to play. They look past everybody. They haven't been playing the ball they should. Now they have their game. Now they have their opponent that they want to play. Pitt Panthers is the pick for the upset. Another upset. OKC State, Oklahoma State versus Iowa State. Iowa State has a scrappy quarterback. Very scrappy. He's smart. He knows where he's at on down and distance. He takes care of the ball, and he takes what the defense gives him. And he will move the ball down the field. He will frustrate Oklahoma State. I say it again. The Oklahoma State defense is going to be frustrated by our state's quarterback. It's just that he's a smart, intelligent quarterback. Okay, we have the best Big Ten. This is just my personal thoughts of this weekend. I think that this is the best Big Ten game that's on the slot, and that's Purdue against Iowa. The best game of the day for the Big Ten, I said that all you got to do is just say Coach Kirk. Does it again. He's going to quiet his naysayers. They're talking about Bob Stoops being the next coach of Iowa, and you know Bob Stoops was not even interested in that. He wanted the XFL, and that's basically, you know, what his mindset was. But Coach Kirk doesn't care about all the naysayers. All he does is run his program the way he want to run it, and he's got a lot of respect from other coaches. And Purdue is in for, I would say, just a beatdown. They're gonna play Iowa football. Big Owl. All right. The next game is BC versus Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech finally gonna play a complete game. They're gonna put it together on the road. And that's sad because they've had chances, you know, to put a complete game together. Even with the loss to Clemson, they just got rattled and they got embarrassed. So they're gonna put a complete game together. The quarterback for Georgia Tech is going to play. I'll say he's going to play like he's been there. It's just one of those games. You just can't figure it out. You scratch your head. But Georgia Tech going to go into Boston College and get it done. You know, they're gonna get it done. They're gonna get it done. No, Georgia Tech. My bad. Georgia Tech's gonna get it done in Boston College. I'm just doing this. I'm not trying to erase anything. It's just talking football. Virginia at Miami. Again, I say at. Miami gonna be too much for Virginia. Just point blank, Miami gonna be too much for Virginia. And it's just gonna be one of them things that Florida State fans don't like to see. They're gonna show out. They're gonna show up and show out against Virginia. Enough said about Miami. The last pick that I have, and it is an upset, it's going to be Michigan at Minnesota. Minnesota's going to be home. They're going to be hungry. I believe Michigan is overrated. They're not getting the talent that they used to have. I think times have changed, and Michigan hasn't changed with it, and they just don't have the athletes that they need for their program to win. They had a slow start last year, and they're going to have a slow start this year. Michigan will be upset by Minnesota. And that does it for my picks. Like I say, I'm not going to try to be something that I'm not. I'm just going to talk football. It's going to get better. And I hope these picks help you out with whatever you got going on. Until the next time, go Noles.